everyone. So we are going to be cooking, well not even cooking, we're making protein balls today. We don't need to put these in the oven at all. The only thing that needs to happen in terms of heating is that we melt the honey and in this case peanut butter together. Protein balls are a great source of energy, so we've got oats in them, which is obviously from the starchy carbohydrate section of the Eat Well guide, give us lots of energy. We've got lots of seeds. You can use mixed seeds if you want. We're just using sunflower seeds, but you've got lots of micronutrients in there, lots of good fats for us. That will give us a huge amount of energy. We've got some dried fruit. We're using predominantly dried cherries. You can use dried blueberries, raisins. We've got some mixed fruit in there as well. Cinnamon we're going to put in as our what we'd like to add in terms of extra flavour. And so yes, let's get started. So Tegan is going to add the peanut butter to the pan. Now, if we were at the Beacon, we wouldn't be using peanut butter because obviously we don't use nuts for allergy purposes. So you can use sunflower butter, and we would use that at the Beacon. I'm using peanut butter because that's what I currently have. Finn is going to show us how to use cup measurements. So we have used these a lot at the Beacon. Yes, three level scoops of oats. So that's it, give it a little shake out. So you scoop it down. That's it, and then give it a little shake. You don't want to pat it down too much because you don't want to add too much extra. Shake it a bit. Okay, so that's one. Pop it in, good boy. Tegan, how are you doing with that? So Tegan's got a really small spatula that enables you to get really all the way around into the bowl, the jar to scoop it all out. So she's putting in a cup and a half of peanut butter or sunflower butter, right? Okay, and then we're going to add half a cup, no, sorry, 1 full cup, isn't it, yeah, of the honey. And again, she can use the spatula just to scoop out. How are you going, Finn? Yeah, remember, we don't want to pat it down because it compresses it and adds a lot more if you're using cup measurements. Okay, well done, good boy. Brilliant. That's great. And now we need a cup of dried fruit. Yes. So we're going to scoop. It's a little bit tricky in that bowl. Do you want me to give you a hand?
Yeah.
That's not quite a cup there, is it? So I'm going to do a cup like that. I mean, we might as well. There's not that many left. I might put those in as well. Okay. And then cinnamon. Now we've been struggling with cinnamon. Couldn't get it in the shops. We've got a little bit of cinnamon left. So when you're taking spices out of a jar, open the jar lid so that you can access it more easily with your spoon, and then you're going to pop your spoon in. So Finn's got a teaspoon, so we'll put a teaspoon in, that's it. So remember to scoop it out, and you also again tap it on the side so you get a level teaspoon. It's harder when you get to the end of the jar to do that because there's not a huge amount. There we go, well done. That's it, and pop that in. Lovely, we love cinnamon, don't we? Okay, and then we're going to have half a cup of, do you remember which is the half cup?
Is this it?
Yeah. So a half level cup of seeds, we're using sunflower. So give it a little shake out. Shake out, that's it. Let's just try and there we go, well done. Pop that in. Fantastic. Right, Finn's going to get a spoon and stir this. Tegan's going to take the pan, get it onto the stove. Remember, when you're using the stove, always make sure you've got an adult present. Have the pan handle to the side and make sure the flames aren't licking up the side, and you hold the spatula from the top, or the spoon from the top, rather than holding it like this to protect your arm. Once the peanut butter and the honey is well combined and melted, we're then going to, yeah, you stir that away, good boy, so it's all nicely mixed together. We're going to then pour the peanut butter honey mix into the oats. Going to stir it with a spoon initially because obviously it's going to be hot, and then once it's cooled enough, you're going to use your hands, nice and clean hands. Obviously all our hands are well washed before we start cooking. And then use your hand to bring it all together like a dough, and And then we're going to roll them into balls and place them on a plate or in a Tupperware. Stick it in the fridge with the lid on to keep, and that stays for at least 5 days. They don't last long, do they, Finny? We love those. Right, so we've got the butter and honey well combined there, and it's now softened. Okay, never walk around with a hot pan. Obviously, make sure there's an adult around. I've brought it over here. I'm going to add it to the mixture that Finn's made. He's going to hold the bowl handle while he stirs, and then eventually when it is cool, we can use our hand, but it does. So Finn is now stirring the peanut butter honey mixture into the oat and dried fruit mix. Okay, and Tegan is writing down the protein ball recipe in case she's added anything different. We do like this recipe, so we've had it quite a lot. As you can see, this was a full container, and we don't have many left, so it is a popular one. And it's nice because it's quick, and it's something that's nutritious. It has obviously got honey in, so it does have sugar, but as a treat or a snack, it's got a lot of other good nutrients in it as well. We're going to squash it together. Do you remember how we did it last time? And then we're going to roll them like that. Yeah, little balls. I'm going to try and see if we can make them all the same size. Tiggs, you can join in as well if you want. So nicely washed hands. Try and make them all the same size. Okay. Try and make sure that's it, and you've got a little bit of fruit and everything in there. You don't want them too big because they are very rich. Don't really want them bigger than that. There we go. Okay.
Oh, my hands feel really sticky.
That's it. They will be. They will be. If you rub them together, so you apply a little bit of pressure on each of the palms of your hand, and yeah, you can give your hands a wash if you want. All right, Tiggs?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. There we go, and they will be soft and sticky to start, but obviously once they're in the fridge they'll harden up. Okay, you can obviously divide the mixture if it's easier and each have a bit. Right, do you want to carry on with those? They look good.
Can I say something there?
They look really good. Let's finish rolling them and then we can all try one. How about that?
Yeah.